sleep with her to get information on Puffy. Shout out to James Cruz. He hires Misa to be 50 Styler's request from 50 because 50 was upset. He wanted to sign Mace. So Puff was like, okay, you got to give me I spent $2 million on him. You want to give me $2 million? 50's like, no, I don't feel Mace is worth $2 million. So
at the time,
Puff is like, no, that's my price. And if you want him, I spent $2 million on him as an artist. You're gonna give me $2 million, not on some of this. This is what his price is. You can't. His price is his price. Boo Boo was mad because Puffy didn't want to give him his artist for the price that he wanted to. So he decides, I'm gonna hire his baby mother, bring her in, to plot to sleep with her to get information on Puffy.
Wait, hire her to do what? What do you mean hire?
She's a stylist.
Oh, okay. Just want to make things clear. I'm out the loop with that shit. Oh, he hired her to be. He hired her to be her stylist.
But for him, it was a plot to, even like when she first came on, like a girl that used to work for him. She was like, "Oh, but you like Misa? She's so nice." And she came in the gate. So the girl was telling me she came in the gate talking Puffy out the gate, like talking about how he's abusive. This is what she's telling the girl, and the girl's telling me. She's like, "Well, you like her? She's so nice."
About how long ago was it? I know you probably maybe a year or two off, but about how long ago was that, you think?
It was a long time ago because this was like when the first. So this had to be maybe like about 2004, maybe 5. I called Misa's lawyer, Brett Kimmel. She tells him, I guess like she must have talked to Brett or whatever and said that she tells him that I called Brett and he retained Brett before I did, even though I had called him already, which he really was tainted and he wasn't supposed to be on the case anyway, which I have that in transcripts too. Like I have my phone records to where I called the office. Like if you saw his number there. I had a conversation with him. Which is crazy. But anyway, he was supposed to be on the case anyway. She told him that I retained him, and that's why he filed. Because he knew I was going to, or that would have been, he knew he wasn't going to do a deal with me in the background, so he knew that I was going to file, so that's why he filed. Not because I was greedy and I was asking for more money. It was because he knew I was going to file, and he went and tainted it, and he retained the lawyer that I was trying to retain. Or because she told him. She told him about the attorney.
Wait. Who talking about the attorney?
Misa. It was
Misa told
her.
Okay.
Yes.
And he filed for child support.
Yep. But you know how the handlers do, because we went to a fashion show. G Unit had a fashion, it was Fashion Week. We go to the fashion show. Chris Lighty's assistant asked me for a copy of Marquise's birth certificate. And I'm like, no.
What, nigga?
But you need that to file for child support. You need a certified copy to file. Like, as I know, I didn't know then, but I know now.
Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket.
In 50 Cent's video, window shopping, what was your role exactly in that? He took you shopping.
Diddy didn't let it go through. He wanted 50 to give him all of the money he thought I owed him. And I thought he owed me money, so that was always the underlining battle, the invisible battle. So then when I said I wanted to go with G Unit, he was trying to get all of the money back from 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a street guy. He's not going to pay that, So then you run into issues. So when Puff, he just kept saying he wanted $2 million, then he wanted $3 million, and he was just trying to make it where we wouldn't have a budget.
If the $2 million wasn't right, what would you pay for Mace?
Man, it was $1 million over what that was supposed to. He could have got $1 million. Things
I
said,
want to see
look,
that.
there was things said within. We was in Noble, me, him, and Jimmy sitting there, right? He was at the table having dinner with some other people.
He's gonna
and
be
came
a little
over.
bit more cordial with you in front of Jimmy, though.
Nah, man.
You know what he did. He's gonna be a little bit more business.
Yo,
with you
Playboy. Yo, I thought you know how we going to Tiffany Co. right now. We pick up something. They ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna send us an invoice later. They gonna let us walk out. That's what I thought you was doing with Mace. I thought you was taking him on tour. When you come back, you gonna take care of me. I said, oh, it ain't nothing. So I just waiting for you to take care of me.
So was there a number talked about?
Yeah, I was like, what you looking for
Come on,
that?
what you want?
He said $2 million. I'm like, Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. Is you crazy?
C50, you slept with Diddy's baby mother, and he did the same thing to you.
Tell these
King Goods.
subscribe to the Prophet channel.
I got you.